So what motivated me to join the military? So there were multiple different things. I would say number one was the opportunity to serve my community, my country. Number two was education. I wanted to be a firefighter paramedic, and the military offered me an opportunity to go to one of the best fire schools in the country and learn from there, as well as continue my education with my bachelor's degree and later on my doctorate degree. I was in the Air Force in the National Guard component. I served for 20 years and 2 days, mainly with the Arizona Air National Guard and for a portion of the time with the Savannah National Guard in Georgia. My job while I was in the military was as a firefighter paramedic for the first 14 years and as a officer in the medical group for the last 6 years. So in 2016, I was deployed to the Middle East. I served there for about 7 months. Notably, this was during a time when my kids had just come home from the hospital. I had twins at the time. They were about 4 months old when I deployed to the Middle East. So my wife is an amazing trooper, took care of the kids while I was gone. While I was deployed to the Middle East, significant support from my commanders, knowing that I wanted to go to medical school, and they helped facilitate me flying to Qatar to take my MCAT for medical school while I was deployed. I think my most memorable experience while serving was the camaraderie and teamwork in the deployed environment. Again, 2016, I was deployed to the Middle East. I served with an amazing group of individuals from across the country. And with those friendships and that teamwork will be something that I'll remember forever. But luckily, as a member of the Air National Guard, I was a part-time military member for a majority of my career. So transitioning from the active National Guard to back to civilian life was very easy. I would say transitioning from deployment back home after 7 months in the military was a little bit more unique. I think one of the things I recall the most was coming home and then driving in my own vehicle and listening to the radio and knowing that I was free and was able to do what I wanted to do because of the people who served in the military. So I moved to Gilbert in about 2012. We moved here with my wife and when we were planning on starting a family. We had some movements along the way throughout my military career and medical school. And we chose, after completing medical school and residency, that Gilbert is where we wanted to raise our kids, and we returned here in 2024. We were in South Carolina for a couple of years, and then during residency, we were in Florida for a couple of years. So lessons that I carry with me every day from my service would be service before self, excellence in all we do. I think these are huge things that the Air Force taught us, and I try to live those every day. My post-service support has definitely been my wife. She's been there since very early in my military career and throughout the trials of military service. Military is a great career. You'll see lots of places, you'll meet lots of people, and it can be a very rewarding experience. So my advice to anyone who is considering going into the military, again, for me, it's been an amazing experience. I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of amazing people, build memories, build friendship, build an education, which has given me the opportunity to pursue my dreams. I've been lucky enough to become a firefighter paramedic for a civilian department. Thankfully, due to my training within the military, that time led me to learn that I was most interested in medicine and helped me continue on to become a physician. And now I'm a emergency medicine physician. I just like to thank the military for the amazing opportunity I've had throughout the last 20 years. And I would like to thank the town of Gilbert for talking with me today to allow me to share my experiences.